my name is Karina. I'm Ukrainian. I'm from the center of Ukraine. It's Kyiv region. I'm also a student, the fourth year of my studies. I'm a linguist. Also, I was working as a translator for a long time, and now I'm more like a tutor. Tutor of English, Spanish, sometimes French. Oh, I just know konnichiwa and sayonara, something like this. Yeah, I'm trying really hard. Sometimes I want to introduce the English grammar to my Japanese students, and I must know something about Japanese grammar, so I know it a little bit. And I'm very glad to help them. Now I have 5 students. All are very great people. Of course, because this way I get to know Japanese culture and some words, expressions, and the mentality of the people, and what do they like, dislike in the social culture, or something like this. Or I think from the childhood I have known the stories about samurais, about geishas, about Mount Fuji, and something like this. Mostly the movies, like the anime or the stories, books, mostly cartoons. The best cartoon related to Japanese culture, because it's about samurais, is called Samurai Jack, and it's about the samurai that went to the future to defeat the evil spirit called Aku, and it's very, very cool. Of course, Naruto, it's very, very popular. Yeah, every child knows it. I watched it on YouTube, but it didn't last more than 1 season because it has very, very much of the series and it's difficult to watch it all. I think that Japanese people are very polite. They are never angry, they are usually very calm, and it's a great pleasure to talk to them because they also give lots of compliments to the women. It's very, very cool. The location, I think it's Kyoto. It's very beautiful and touristic place, and I would like to visit it very, very much. I also like the temples, the sakuras, all this beautiful nature. I actually know that somewhere in Ukraine we have planted sakuras, but I've never been to this place, but I know it exists. And also about the temples, I think we have something similar to Buddhist temples, but usually we have churches, cause mostly Ukrainians are Christians. I know a little bit about Japanese main religion, but it's so complicated to understand. For example, Tokyo, of course, like the capital. And also I know Hokkaido. So I had some lessons with my students when they introduced to me the Japanese cuisine. First of all, I would like to try the true Japanese sushi, because in Ukraine we have sushi everywhere, but it's not the same. Not actually Japanese restaurants, but just lots of places where they made sushi. Like it's a very, very popular dish for Ukrainian women especially. Yeah, it may be some fake sushi, but it's still tasty, but I would like to taste from the chief. Yeah, and also we have the delivery of sushi, which is more developed than the restaurants. I think it's called maki. I like sushi with salmon, of course rice, cucumber, and also we have in Ukraine this thing, we call it crab sticks, but it's actually the sticks made from the meat of the fish. It's pretty tasty, and also maybe with avocado and with nori. It's all rolled in nori. Well, I went once to the Japanese restaurant in Kyiv, and I tried udon, sushi, and the fried shrimps. I can mostly tell that it looks and seems more healthy than Ukrainian food, because the food contains lots of seafood, lots of vegetables, lots of fish itself, and I think it's very good for health, because with a little dish you may nourish yourself with lots of ingredients. Very, very healthy. Oh, Toyota. We have lots of Toyotas. Yeah, I'm just not an expert in cars, but I know that there are lots of Toyotas, and I remember that the logo of Toyota, because Toyota previously was a factory, as I remember. I just learned a little bit history of Toyota as a brand. It's also a famous brand in Ukraine. Well, the funniest thing about Japanese mentality, as I mentioned about the compliments, one of my students told me then they must always notice if the woman did the cut. So it's very important. Yeah, because it's a problem in Ukraine. I know that in ancient times, when the woman cuts the hair, it means that something bad happened. When boyfriend leaves the woman, she cuts the hair, for example. As you may notice, my boyfriend left me months ago. And also I know that Japanese people are very disciplined and determined. They usually work a lot, they are workaholics a little bit, they usually talk a lot about the work. About the family, I noticed that comparing to Ukraine, Japanese people start the family in the 30s, 40s, and in Ukraine it's usually 20s. Comparing to Japanese people, Ukrainians are a little bit more straight and rude. A little bit. And more open to the world. Also, I think that Ukrainians work less in total. It's very interesting, to be honest, because in Ukraine it's common for people to have 3 jobs, 3 occupations or 2, and also go to the university and work at nights or something like this. I may consider one of my students my friend, because we see each other very often and know about each other a lot. I remember one, actually in my university, when I was studying offline, I couldn't find the room that was necessary for me to continue studying, and I just couldn't find it. And in our university we have lots of Asian people, especially Japanese, and one of them helped me to find the room I needed. He helped me find the room I needed. I was lost and he helped me. Of course, I want to try the food, I want to get some friends, I want to see the nature, see the sakura blossoming first of all, and see the Mount Fuji, and visit some temples, and maybe some festivals, of course the festivals. It's difficult to say the name of the festival, but for example, when there are some fireworks and people in yukatas. Thanks to all the viewers for seeing this video. I am a member of FeliTalk. It's an online English school for Japanese people. All the tutors are from Ukraine and are super friendly. So if you are interested, please check the link in description below, and hope to see you soon, which helps people to make their English better. And bye bye!